If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Hey! Welcome to Atomic Radio Hour, post-nuclear podcast. I'm your host, Vince.
And I'm your bipedal insectoid host, Declan.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, what's up?
Not much. I'm home for a few days, so taking some time to relax, kind of rejuvenate.
Do anything fun lately?
Not really.
No.
I mean, it was cool to, see my family. That's kind of fun. Other than that, no, I can't really recall. I've been trying to relax a lot more recently. So, what about you?
I stood up really late last night. I went to a sushi place.
Oh, really?
You haven't? I don't think you've been yet since you've been back in town, but there's a new sushi place by us. Not awful.
Yeah?
Not awful. Yeah, I had udon, which I've never had before, which is it's a fucking meal.
Yeah.
Had some shrimp.
Love me some shrimp.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the shrimp story?
What's the shrimp story?
Alright, so I was a freshman in high school, and my friend was super into this girl. Like, super, super, super into this girl, and I was friends with her. And I was like, hey, could you meet me up at the school after school sometime? I was like, I'm gonna be at the gym. So if you could come up here. And she's like, well, what's up? I was like, I just want to ask you something. And I don't she must have been like, what the fuck? Just tell me. So I was like, yeah, name? She's like, yeah. I was like, you should definitely go out with him. And she's like, no. I'm like, why not? She's like, I don't think it would work out. And I was like, come on. He's a good guy. You'd like him. She's like, no, I know. We're friends. And I was like, look.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, you know all these people. You might not know the girl, but you know the guy.
Okay.
I was like, look at it like shrimp. I used to not like shrimp, and then I tried shrimp, and now I love shrimp. Every once in a while, that comes up, dude, try something new. Be like, yo, you ever tried shrimp? And I'm like, all right, you can go by yourself.
Yeah. I love me some shrimp.
I fucking haven't had some shrimp since fucking 3 days ago. I'm really tired.
Yeah, you definitely seem pretty tired.
Yeah, I was up last night till it was the first time in a long time I've stayed up for a straight 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Bauer would be proud. It was I got home and my alarm for work was going off because I didn't have work today. But I got so tired that in our group chat I just put grapeseed oil.
I can't prove it.
Yeah, I know. You don't.
I don't have to.
It was just it's a thing.
I mean, it was at the morning 420 actually.
I wasn't partaking in. Oh, god damn it! My fucking lid. Well, say something. Don't fucking be quiet.
I thought we were just gonna do a jump cut.
No. Yeah, I don't know. It's just you want to jump into this lore?
I will jump into this lore because I'm doing the lore this time.
Yeah, it's the last week of Monster Month. And today we're recording on Tuesday the 22nd, which means tomorrow, Wednesday the 23rd, is actually Great War Day. I didn't prepare anything for the last episode, and last year we had a whole special about it.
Yeah.
This year we don't.
This year we're going to talk about my son.
I don't... Why do you say that? It doesn't make any sense. I never got that.
We're talking about Mothman.
Yeah, but, why is he your child?
Because I love him.
But just because you love something doesn't mean it's your son. I've never been eating a cheesecake and been like, my boy, You're
just not eating cheesecake right. Gotta eat it with your heart and your soul. And, your mouth.
I don't know. I just think if you love something, it doesn't have to be your child. I feel like you're putting loving things into a box.
I mean, sometimes you love things a lot and just put them in a box.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Let's talk about fucking the Mothman.
I want to talk about Mothman.
All right, let me hear it.
So, first, we're going to talk about Mothman in regards to Fallout. How it pertains to the series, and then we're going to talk about the legend of the Mothman, from which our Mothman is based off of. Mm-hmm. So, Mothmen, as it is on the Fallout Wiki, where we get all of our Beautiful lore. Mothmen are cryptid creatures found in Appalachia in 2102. It has a museum dedicated towards its mythology and is worshipped by the cult of the Mothman. It can be encountered in a random encounter which it appears near the player character. If approached, it will fly off and disappear.
Question.
Yes.
Have you ever seen it in game?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
it's a really low chance.
I've only played the game for maybe 30 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen it. Kyle saw it once. Kyle made like a little machinima.
Did he?
Yeah, when he found it. He just spliced together clips because the PlayStation always records.
Yeah.
If I can get him to send it to me, I'll put it. Hold on. Oh.
Yeah, I played about like 60 hours of 76.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
And I still didn't find Mothman. I mean, I found the statue in like Point Pleasant and stuff, and like we'll get to that. I love Point Pleasant.
It's a quaint little town.
It is. I love it. So, a popular figure before the war, the Mothman had a following all over Appalachia, which was focused in Point Pleasant, with the town's famous Mothman Museum. According to local folklore, as well as a statue and museum in Point Pleasant, the Mothman is a terrifying half-man, half-moth hybrid. But outside of popular fiction and local flavor, the Mothman was routinely dismissed as a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory at best, and complete insanity at worst. People who devoted their careers to pursuing it and finding out the truth, like Angus Dykstra in Appalachia.
Wait, this is in game?
Yeah, this is in game.
Oh, I thought this was like a real ass man, a whole ass.
There are real ass men.
I heard the best fucking adjective ever. Whole ass. I thought it was the funniest shit.
Like whole milk?
No, like I forget how it was used, but it was like that's a whole ass fucking can of milk or something. I was like, whole ass. It's not half ass. That shit's
whole ass.
so fucking.
Of course, the devoted, especially the Point Pleasant cult, believed it could commune with Mothman, who was a prophet or harbinger of impending doom, took for its state persecutions and attempts to suppress the truth. So, Mothman is a man-sized moth with multi-celled eyes, large insectoid wings, and two large antennas sprouting out of the top of its head. Mothman is a man-sized moth with multi-celled eyes, large insectoid wings, and two large antennas sprouting on the top of its head. The Mothman is described as being a winged beast with piercing red eyes that prey on those in Point Pleasant. Its carapace sports a dark...
What is a carapace?
It's like exoskeleton.
Okay.
Sports a dark furry texture, and its multifaceted eyes glow various colors. It also... its various colors, we'll get to that later. It also possesses a beak-like mouth. Its wings are membranous and veined.
Its wings?
Its wings are membranous.
What does that mean?
Kind of like a thin membrane.
Thanks, asshole. Use the word in the definition.
I mean...
What is a membrane?
Like a thin film.
Okay.
Yeah. Akin to a
sausage
flyer.
casing?
What? Yeah, like a sausage casing.
Okay,
yeah.
alright.
But basically, like a moth. In Fallout 76, it is skittish and is quick to flee. In rare occasions, it can simply disappear into thin air, briefly leaving a dark shadow in its wake. So that's the Mothman from Fallout 76.
So here's my whole thing with the 76 Mothman.
Yes.
Why doesn't he look more like a man?
I don't know. Like, kind of like the statue in Point Pleasant?
Like, not a one-for-one, but like...
He should be more manny.
Yeah, like, at least make him like, if anything, make him more like Mothra.
See, I don't consider Mothra very man-like.
No, but I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's kind of like more of a caterpillar. when I see him. It looks like a
Kinda
caterpillar
like,
with wings.
Yeah.
Like, if they would have made him more like Mothra, I would have been like, okay, well, it's Mothman, but like...
But a moth.
Yeah, it's more moth than man, but this one just looks like a caterpillar. He looks kind of like the Pokemon fucking,
Venonat.
No.
Although that's a good one, too.
Seedot? The little acorn man? He looks like a little acorn man with wings.
Yeah, kinda. We'll put up Venonat and Seedot for you. So, Mothman is based on the legend of the Mothman.
Yeah.
So
Richard J. Mothman.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. of the Atlanta Mothman.
Imagine a team.
What? Like a team of lawyers?
No, like a sports team.
Oh.
Full of just like cryptids.
Oh, like, wow. Hold on. Wait. We could pitch this as DreamWorks. A sports team of cryptids.
Yeah. So we got like Sasquatch.
Right. Okay, hold on. All right, Sasquatch is definitely going to be like the star. He's going to be like the Michael Jordan of... What's the team's name?
Well, what did you just say?
I said Anthony J. Mothman, but I was going for more of like a lawyer, like Mothman,
like a lawyer.
Mothman, and Mothman. So, like that's what I was thinking of.
Associates at law.
Yeah.
What about like the?
Because it's got to be something like Toon Squad. Like it's got to be like it's got to play with it. Fucking. Wait, what's a city that doesn't have a team? Okay,
one that starts with a C.
It would have to be either West Virginia, just because that's where like all of that cryptic ass shit is.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be like
the West Virginia cryptids or what?
The West Virginia Skeptics.
Oh, that's a good one.
West Virginia Skeptics. We got Bigfoot slash Sasquatch as like the Michael Jordan of the team.
Yeah.
And then we
Wait, what sport? Or does it not matter?
Oh, basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
See, I was
thinking
football. And I'm not even a football person.
Nah, because I think it's an unfair advantage when you got fucking Bigfoot. Because we got to have Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and a Yeti. So right there, you know what I'm saying?
You got some large folks.
It's already too much of a disadvantage because one Sasquatch is at least the strength of 3 men.
Yeah. And he's like 6.5 feet tall.
Maybe a little more. Yeah, he's a whole ass fucking man and a half.
A whole ass man.
I'm going to use whole ass all. But hold on. Are we doing hockey?
Ooh. The Yeti would just shred at hockey.
He would have the advantage, definitely. Okay, so let's say we're pitching this to DreamWorks, right?
All right, yeah.
We got the Bigfoot. No, it has to be like Bigfoot himself. Yeah. So it's Bigfoot himself, but he's washed up. So no one fucking cares about me anymore.
Like, he never really made it big out of college.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like got like a string of part-time jobs and like had a family.
He just started... No, not even. No? He's got like a kid, but
he writes like a sports column for the local newspaper.
Yeah, he just smokes a lot of weed because he's always in the woods. And he's like, no, fuck it, man. I'll try out for this new team. And they take him. And then fucking we got the Yeti. So the Yeti's got to have an accent. Just because it's a DreamWorks movie, so we got to just like low-hanging fruit. Because they're not making First Shrek anymore. Yeah. So...
What about like a Canadian accent?
I was thinking Canadian, either Canadian or Norwegian.
Okay, yeah, I can go for Norwegian.
So something Nordic,
something
cold.
Ice folk.
Yeah. And then the Sasquatch, I think should be like. I think it should be like our
He's like the young Bigfoot, like he's up and coming.
Yeah. Like he's very like. Do you see Spider-Verse?
Yeah,
he's very Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And then we got to have Mothman is definitely like I don't know, guys, I'm just kind of scared, like that.
That's very on brand for Mothman.
And then who else?
What are some other good cryptids?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is not a cryptid.
We can have as the goalie. He's giving the other team points. They're like, Santa Claus, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know. This is just in my nature.
Well, there's like...
we got 3. We got 4. Who else? What else?
Chupacabra's a cryptid.
Chupacabra. Yeah, but he's got to be like... he's got to be like the Tasmanian devil. Yeah. He's got to be all over the place, and he's like fucking...
I'll find some more cryptids.
Doing fat lines before games and shit, and fucking going crazy. He's the dude that, like... You know how you can fight in hockey?
Yeah.
He's the dude who's like unlacing his boot to stab the other guy. Like
he's always throwing elbows.
He's nuts, dude. He's Spanish. What is it? Okay, we have to have like a bear. No, we already have enough.
We have a bear.
How many people are on a hockey team?
Enough.
Who's going to be our goalie? This is the big thing. I'm thinking the Loch Ness Monster.
I was just going to say Loch Ness Monster.
I'm thinking Loch Ness Monster.
Big surface area. No one's getting in that goal.
Yeah.
They have to make special goals just for the Loch Ness Monster.
Yes. Did you ever see the poppin' Loch Ness Monster?
No.
I got to show you that.
There's a lot of cryptids.
I need pictures.
All right, what about Kraken? Or Son of Kraken.
Maybe the Kraken can be the mascot.
Okay. I like that.
Because I think the Kraken is just too big. The Loch Ness Monster is too big. But what else is there? We got the Loch Ness Monster. We got the Chupacabra. We got 3 different types of Sasquatch.
A lot of these are just hard to pronounce and not from here.
Not from here. What do you got a problem with immigrants?
No, not at all. I just can't pronounce these things.
Let me see. Why do you have a picture of yourself?
That's I sent it to
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
In this fucking economy?
I just saw one, Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil. Okay, Jersey Devil, but okay, maybe Bigfoot's not washed up, but the Jersey Devil's washed up, and he's this big, like, stereotype, like, I used to live in Brooklyn, but we moved out to Jersey. Like, this fucking, like, eating sandwiches this thick a day, like...
Now I live in Hoboken.
Did you ever see Big Time Tommy?
No.
You've never seen Big Time
No.
Tommy? What up, Instagram? It's me, Big Time Tommy. I gotta show you that. He's gotta be like Big Time Tommy. Why did you not just look up pictures?
I just looked up list of cryptids.
Your fucking phone scares me.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. We got Mothman.
What else we got?
We got the Dover Demon.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
I think we just need an alien.
Yeah, just
a gray.
Yeah.
Just fucking a gray walking around.
With, like, the big ass eyes.
Yeah. But what kind of funny accent?
He's got, like, a bucket hat, and he's, like, Californian.
No. I mean... Okay. What if Vegas is New Mexico, right?
Yeah.
What if...
We could do a Vegas
What
alien.
if he's from Roswell? His name is Roswell.
Oh, I love that.
And he bets on the team. Like, that's his thing. That's how they get into this. This is how they get into this. They get the funding to... make the team, and the city kind of builds everything for them. Mm-hmm. Like, fucking Charlotte... No, what's the capital of West Virginia? Charlotte? It's a big city there, right?
It's a big city.
So Charlotte, West Virginia, fucking...
No, Charlotte...
Or not Charlotte, fucking...
That's a different place. That's North Carolina.
Help me out here. You hear me fucking floundering.
You have my internet device.
Alright, so... What's a big fucking town? Concord. No.
Fuck. Cities in... What? See, usually I just, like, do this behind the curtain.
I know.
Charleston. That's the one.
We're good.
Yeah.
Charleston. So the city of Charleston's like, we're going to
We
build
can also do Charleston cryptids. If we want to...
alliteration.
Yeah.
I'm not... Okay, I like that. I also like Skeptics, but I also like that one.
Yeah.
But...
Branding comes later.
Yeah. But Roswell's given the check, and he's like, I could fucking double this. And then he takes like a check for like $45 million to a casino and fucking loses it. And that's how they have a bake sale. And that's how they start getting up, and they're sitting around like a grocery store selling cupcakes and shit. And eventually, who's going to be the tempered one, the one who has like is quick to anger? I'm thinking
Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil probably. Yeah. Jersey Devil's like, fuck this. He's like, it's not worth anything. I'm done. And then he leaves, and then he gets a huge redemption arc later. This is a movie. This is a fucking movie.
What about Thunderbird?
I don't know Thunderbird.
Thunderbird?
I don't really want Danny DeVito here.
No. Like...
That was fucking... Come on.
That was pretty funny. I'm sorry, I was one-track mind. So
let me see Thunderbird.
Thunderbird? It's a giant...
What the fuck, Declan?
It's a giant-ass eagle that has, like, lightning and shit. So, he could be, like, the Chad of the team.
Like, he's just slaying.
Yeah.
He's just killing it.
Yeah, like, have you ever seen Letterkenny?
No, I'm, like, the only person who hasn't seen it.
He could be, like, the hockey players from Letterkenny, if anyone knows.
I've seen the first episode where he's like, dude, hold my spitter. And he's like...
Yeah. Just, like, a super, just bro-y bro.
Okay, so we got Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti... Just generic Yeti, Jersey Devil, Loch Ness Monster,
Roswell
the Alien, Thunderbird.
Did we want to do a Son of Kraken?
How about the Kraken? Okay, so the Kraken's the mascot.
Yeah.
How about it's not really a cryptid, but just a swarm of bees named Neil?
I do love Neil. I think that's very good.
Just a swarm of bees, like a hive mind.
He can do the bake sale. Use the natural honey. Delicious.
Okay. Can we get Seinfeld to voice Neil?
Can you give me an impression?
No. Noises. What's the deal? I'm not.
Is that Ray Romano?
No. Ray Romano's. I'm over here. I hate my wife. And then I become Kermit the Frog. It's the same voice.
It's the same voice.
Fucking voice.
So wait, there's got to be some more. What about Loch Ness Monster? We already talked
fucking
about
goalie.
Loch Ness. Yeah, goalie.
Not paying attention?
There's like a mega death worm.
What about just a Pokemon?
What about mega death worm?
Let me see Mega Death Worm. The thing is it can't be too big.
It doesn't seem too
What is
big.
that? Let me see this. The Pharaoh? That's just too tiny.
Mega death worm is smaller than Nessie.
I like this Mothman.
Which one?
Right
Where is it?
there.
Oh yeah,
I like
it's a
that
good
design.
one. Yeah. What about like a Hydra? Is that too powerful?
Yeah.
Big Frog?
Big Frog.
Can I see Big Frog?
Big Frog.
Loveland Frogman?
Loveland Frogman.
His name's Loveland. He just goes by Loveland.
Yeah. Or Lind.
I like, even Lind.
Big Frog?
Big Frog.
Big Frog.
Let's get a Big Frog in the chat.
Big Frog.
Big Frog.
Alright, God. Fucking... so what do we call them? We're calling them the Charleston... Or what is it?
It was either Charleston Cryptids or the West Virginia Skeptics.
So, okay, I think it has to have... Well, I don't know, because it's the New York Yankees. It's the New York Mets. It's not the Bronx Yankees. It's not the Queens Mets. Yeah. So, do you want to have, like...
You could do, like, the Charleston Cryptids is, like, the high school team. And then, like, the West Virginia Skeptics is the big leagues.
10% DreamWorks.
Yeah, 10%.
10%.
Yeah.
Alright, keep going.
So, we're going to talk about The Legend of the Mothman. Gotta go up here to do the thing. So, the first recorded sighting of the Mothman took place in November 12th of 1966 near Clendian, West Virginia.
What year?
66.
A lot of that reefer going around.
Yeah, a lot of reefer.
I want to point that out.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out.
5 men were in a cemetery preparing for a grave.
What were they doing in the cemetery?
They were preparing a burial.
That's a really weird way to say smoking a joint.
Yeah. Yo, you want to go to the burial with me? In and out 5 minutes.
Come on, what time was it?
What time was it? I don't fucking know.
Because Mothman doesn't come out in the day.
It's probably the nighttime.
Mothman's like a doomer. Mothman's only coming out at night.
These guys were digging a grave, and they saw an apparition of the Mothman. Lifting off the nearby trees was a brown-winged creature. The men held to the fact that what lifted off was beyond bird, and it was definitely humanoid. So it wasn't just like they saw an owl take off. Like, they saw something big and people-ish.
Yeah.
So...
Question.
Yes.
Do you think you can draw up some fan art of fucking...
Of the
Charleston Cryptids? I'm just really, like, into this idea.
I can try.
Like, we should, like, sketch out character designs.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. I'm fucking super into this idea.
We can make a shirt. Like...
I really fucking like the idea of the Charleston Cryptids. Or the Charleston Skeptics, or whatever the fuck we're calling them.
I really like it, too.
Yeah.
So, the next important part of the Mothman's tale is a place called the TNT area. So...
Wait, we're going to watch basketball and Law and Order? You fucking made an asshole joke before. I can talk about fucking basketball and Law and Order.
Fine. So, the creature was sighted in many places throughout West Virginia and the surrounding states, but the largest number of sightings happened near the old West Virginia Ordnance Works, an area to locals commonly known as the TNT area. So, the West Virginia Ordnance Works is an abandoned munitions factory north of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, that dates back to World War II. The facility was used to manufacture ammunition and dynamite. The surrounding area is mostly forest dotted with some, like, clearings. But the most important aspect of the TNT area are these igloos, which are these, like, concrete domes. You know, like the ones, like, next to White Springs? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch you.
Yeah.
It's like the one that was, like, the Enclave bunker in 76. That's an igloo.
Where does the word igloo come from? Does it mean the structure, or does it have something to do with ice?
It's the, like, shape of the structure.
So it's not because it's made of ice. It doesn't, like, literally translate to, like, ice home.
I have no idea.
Okay.
But these concrete domes were called igloos, or they're commonly called igloos by the locals. and they were used to store barrels of gunpowder. So the area is just riddled with like closed abandoned tunnels and like factories and a shit ton of pollution.
Good.
So
Wait, is that where all the super mutants are? Because right outside of White Spring is like a barren land of just super mutants.
Point Pleasant's pretty north on the map.
Yeah.
So I don't think it quite maps correctly, but right now it's like a wildlife sanctuary. But yeah, that place is still super gross. In 1979, a fisherman in the TNT area reported that chemicals had been left to seep into the ponds, causing it to be labeled as an environmental disaster. By the year 83, the TNT area was among the country's most polluted sites. So...
Top 10 polluted sites of all time.
Right now?
Yeah.
Without looking anything up?
Yeah.
Chernobyl.
All right, you won. Yeah. I instantly went to the Gulf of Mexico because of that big-ass spill.
Yeah, the big oil spill, Chernobyl, and that place in Iceland where they just put nuclear waste. There's literally just like a pit that they dump barrels of nuclear waste into.
Really? That seems like a breeding farm for fucking superheroes. Why aren't we all over there?
Because most people die that go there.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, you're right.
Really?
Yeah, there's just like a pit. I'll see if I can find a picture.
Huh.
It's like a nuclear waste pit.
Yeah.
It was here in the TNT area that on a cold night of November 15th, 1966, 3 days after the first two sightings took place, that two young couples would encounter the bizarre creature. Roger and Linda Scarberry.
How old?
How old were the couple?
How old were they, yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, in my brain, I'm imagining them like 24-ish.
Okay, because I'm picturing like a high school couple, and that means at 66, they're smoking big doinks.
Out there in Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there? Yeah, no, there's Amish in fucking West Virginia.
Yeah. Rip Young King Dave.
Yeah. We lost it. We lost the real one.
They were driving in Roger's black 57 Chevy Bel Air.
Oh, that's a mean ride.
Yeah. With Steve and Mary Millette. So they were all like this one group, big group.
Yeah. This is high school.
Yeah.
It was also the 60s, so they're probably swingers.
Probably. They were in the area around midnight when Linda noticed, unbelievably, two large glowing red eyes in the darkness beside the North Power Plant, and she screamed. They soon learned that those eyes belonged to something that looked frankly human, around 7 feet tall with wings that folded up against its back. Rogers stalled in the road for a minute, inspecting the strange creature. The four realized immediately that their spectacle was no ordinary bird. The true horror began, however, when the creature spread its wings and pursued them down Highway 62 to Point Pleasant, reaching speeds of over 100 miles an hour.
Wait, who's going 100 miles an hour?
Mothman was chasing the car at 100 miles an hour.
The car's going 100 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Did they get a ticket?
I don't know. I mean, if it was between getting a ticket and getting eaten by Mothman, what are you going to do?
But I thought Mothman wasn't malicious.
I mean, they don't know that. We know that Mothman...
You dropped something! He's just chasing after you.
You dropped your ID! So...
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about a 57 Bel Air going fucking 100 miles an hour.
Do you think it could?
No! Those cars are made out of solid steel. There's no plastic.
Yeah... But apparently Mothman can fly at over 100 miles an hour. We can do some scientific testing once we meet Mothman ourselves.
Yeah. Mothman, come on the show.
So when the four arrived in town, they went to the sheriff and was like, "Hey, Mothman, They went to the Mason County Courthouse and told their story to Sheriff George Johnson and Deputy Miller Halstead. 2 hours later, the police began investigating the TNT area, only to return empty-handed. The next day, a press conference was held, and the local press began printing the story, causing others to come forward with their previous sightings. This was the major event that started it all. In the November 16th issue of the Point Pleasant Register...
It's my birthday.
Yeah, it is. The strange encounter would be brought to the public eye with the headline, Couple sees man-sized bird creature something.
It said it just like that.
Couple sees man-sized bird creature something.
Oh, I didn't know there was ellipses.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying it like
no stop. Yeah.
Couple sees man-sized bird creature thing man person.
It's basically that.
That's how you yeah.
So the strange encounter in the TNT area was a harrowing experience for everyone involved. Actually, Linda Scarberry ended up having like a psychotic break after this. Like,
do you know about? Go on. Sorry.
About
Linda.
Yeah, she was rushed to a hospital experiencing a nervous breakdown. On the phenomena, Roger Scarberry stated, "I'm a hard guy to scare, but that night was I'm a hard guy to scare, but last night I was for getting out of there." So the creature has thought to been seen throughout.
Weird way to say it. I'm a hard fellow to scare, but last night I was getting out of fucking.
Yeah.
Shut up, 60s man.
Yeah. So
do you know about the interracial couple from the 60s that got abducted?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't remember I think someone's name is Pat. I don't remember. It was an interracial couple in the 60s, and I was watching them. They're going, why would they lie? They were an interracial couple in the 60s. Everybody automatically hated them. Why would they add more shit? And it was like they asked them the story over and over and over and over again about what had happened. And every single time they told the story exactly the same. They separated them.
Abducted by what?
Aliens. She was like, I've left this planet. And I can't think of it. I only know like a third of the story. But it's really, really interesting.
If you find it, send me that. It sounds really cool.
It's really, really cool.
So, since then, in and around the area of Point Pleasant, there have been estimated to be over 100 sightings since then. These are unidentifiable reports, and the actual number of reported sightings is considered to be quite lower. Mothman witnesses were also harassed by the Men in Black.
No fucking way.
Yes. The Men in Black who wanted them not to speak about the creature. The strange sightings all seem to culminate in the collapse of the Silver Bridge on December 15th of 1967. So, Mothman is thought to be a symbol of, like, destruction and doom. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of people are like, oh, if you see Mothman, there's going to be misfortune. There's going to be great disaster. So, there are further reports surrounding, like, sightings of Mothman around national disasters. Like, there's apparently a photo of Mothman at 9/11.
Really?
Yeah. The Silver Bridge was, like, the big one that people remember because, I mean, you're in a small town in West Virginia and an entire fucking bridge collapses after seeing some kind of harbinger of doom. It's going to be easy to turn into a folklore. Like, So Mothman is believed to be either a symbol of
Mothman
doom.
goes to New York on vacation.
Oh, shit.
He's like, fuck, everyone's going to blame me for this one, too.
But, there's actually a couple other instances of disasters.
Well, why did he just start showing up in the 60s? You don't think Hitler could have been born? He could have showed up and been like, "Excuse me, madam." Don't let the kid get into art school. Just, you know.
Some of the places Mothman or its fellows have visited include a mine in Friedberg, Germany, where moth-like creatures scared miners away shortly before the mine collapsed. Another notable visit was to the nuclear plant of Chernobyl, where the creature haunted the facility for days before its famous meltdown. There were
He's walking around with like a sign. He's like, hey, what? Like, that's all he did. He would just like walk in. I'm trying to like humanize him. Okay, can we talk about something else real quick?
I've got one more
You said
thing.
he had constituents, right?
Yeah, I've got one more thing.
All right.
So there are also 2 Mothman pictures taken in New York on 9/11 and multiple sightings around the Minnesota Bridge before its collapse. Some people believe that Mothman tries to warn people about disasters before they happen, such as in Friedberg and Chernobyl. However, since there
Wait, what year did Chernobyl melt down?
I don't remember. Can you look that up real quick? I think it was in the 70s. However, since there only seems to be one Mothman instead of a bunch of his kind, and since he seems rather paranormal, these sightings are not much interest to most cryptozoologists. So people only care about the Point Pleasant Mothman, not the supposed country traveler Mothman?
86.
86. So he's got a pretty. That's all that I have on Mothman, but we've got more to discuss.
Second idea that we can sell to Netflix for a
Okay.
children's television program. Mothman and Friends. Mothman, Mothwoman, Mothchild.
Okay.
Moth Dog.
Moth Dog sounds so cute.
And then it's got to be Moth Boy, Moth Girl. And then it's a brother and a sister and they fight. Like a Lisa Bart situation.
Yeah.
And then a neighbor, but the neighbor's got to be another cryptid.
Yeah.
But they...
Like, that can be Sasquatch, like the neighbor.
No, maybe not. Maybe they just live in... It's like, Mothman's like, well, I quit my job and I wanted to follow my dream of becoming a folk singer. So me and my family packed up our bags from our small town in West Virginia and headed on over to California and like...
Just really ham it up.
Yeah, and it's just like, he's like, I'm alright. Like, he's trying to, like, do folk songs and shit.
Singing songs about West Virginia.
No, not even.
No?
It has nothing to do with it. It's like this metaphorical fucking, like artsy, like, well, you're making fun of it, but it really means a lot to me type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then, like, his kids are having a hard time acclimating, because they're from the South. They got that twang in their voice, and they got that fucking...
Even if they're, like, disguised?
Yeah. No. It's a BoJack Horseman situation.
Okay.
Like, but they're the only thing that isn't...
That isn't people?
That isn't cryptid. Whoa, I mean, come on. They're the only thing. They're the only thing that is cryptid. Everybody else is
like humans.
Yeah. So
and human adjacents.
What?
I've seen things.
What? Fuck, now you threw me right the fuck off, because now I'm just thinking about, like, some Chernobyl monster walking around going, like, kill me.
Hey, don't talk about ghouls like that.
Wow. No, that was an idea. Yeah, so that's fucking cool.
I wish
I would have met him.
Man. Yeah, in the game, I would have liked to meet Mothman. Like, in real life, too? Or...
I mean, I'll probably, like, die if I see him, if it's, like, fucking...
I like to believe that Mothman is trying to warn people of disasters, like, has, like, future sight.
I like to think that he's super clumsy.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, guys, would you like to hang out? Oh, no, I dropped this.
Whenever he's characterized, he's always, like, super, like, awkward and shaky, and I really love that.
Well, for the Skeptics, what if he, like, goes to shake all of their hands, like, the night before the big game, and then they all contract polio?
That's yucky.
But, like, they're like, Mothman, go introduce yourself. He's like, hello, I'm Mothman. We should get Woody Allen! Woody Allen to Mothman!
Oh, God. I'm going to have to edit the audio for that one.
Woody Allen for Mothman. Who's going to do Loch Ness Monster? It's got to be an Irish person.
Why?
Who's going to be?
It's a Scottish lake.
Oh, shit, it is. I don't know. What's the difference?
There's differences!
Oh, one place has whiskey, one place has scotch, and then we have bourbon in America. I just had a conversation last night. Woody Allen is Mothman. I'm afraid. Oh my god! Who's Scottish? That's we get Mike Myers. Let's get Mike Myers to be the Loch Ness Monster.
We can do that, yeah.
I think we should get... Who should we get? I think... I want Seth Rogen. I think we should get Seth Rogen to be...
To be Young Yeti?
To be like Stony Baloney fucking... Like... fucking... What's his name? Bigfoot.
Yeah.
The Yeti, we should...
Yeah, he was going to be Canadian, right?
Well, yeah, I'm either thinking that or Wolfgang Puck. He's some sort of Nordic.
We can do that.
Make the Yeti a woman.
Okay.
Bjork.
Yes! Yes! I am so here for this!
Fuck! I'm really... We gotta get John Travolta to be the fucking Thunderbird.
You really think so?
Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
He doesn't seem very bro-y, though.
Oh shit, you're right.
Who's someone that's bro-y?
The voice of Roswell? Daniel DeVito.
Oh my fucking god. Yes. Yes. I am so here for this. Alright, wait.
Rumham!
Who's the guy, We had one of them that was that like Italian guy.
Oh, the Jersey Devil?
Yeah,
Big
Jersey
Time
Devil.
Tommy.
So we'll just have Big Time Tommy.
Big Time Tommy.
Yeah, we got him.
Take it easy. Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Who else did we have?
If not Big Time Tommy. Nah, Big Time Tommy. I'm trying to think of like another fat, like a comedian, like a fat comedian who's like a New York type. Because I'm thinking about that dude who was in the Green Book.
I don't think I've seen the Green Book.
Yeah, neither have I. I only know that he's in it.
Wait. What about Phil Swift of Flex Tape
For the Jersey Devil?
for the Jersey Devil? Phil Swift.
I don't think he'd do it. I think he's because I want to play the Jersey Devil as kind of like a scumbag. Not a scumbag.
Yeah, but like a little slimy.
I want to play him. Okay, sorry, New Jersey. I want to play him as a stereotypical New Jersey.
Like a coast.
This dude, this dude's
boardwalk and-
400. This dude's like 400 pat. Joey Diaz. Joey fucking Diaz.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I really feel like we're onto something.
Did we miss anything? Who did we miss?
Well, we don't have one for Loch Ness Monster.
Who's gonna play? Oh yeah, we didn't do Loch Ness Monster. Who's gonna play Washed Up? Who's Bigfoot?
Seth Rogen.
That was Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
No,
No,
he was the kid.
the kid version. He's just a Sasquatch. He's just a sass man.
Whole sass. So wait, who's the young kid and who's the old?
Okay, Bigfoot. Okay, Bigfoot is Seth Rogen, and he's kind of given up. And he's like, whatever, I'll do it. I used to be the man. And then the Sasquatch kid comes in. He's like, I used to love you. I had your poster. I had your sneakers. You were the fucking man. Man?
Owen Wilson.
No, for
No?
the kid?
We need John Goodman to voice someone. Like the team manager or something. Or like a coach. Who's gonna be the coach?
Maybe it's washed up Bigfoot is the coach.
Do you really see Seth Rogen as being a coach though?
It's the voice. I'm not seeing Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the voice.
The voice.
Here's the thing. A hockey team has 20 people. These are cryptids. They're stronger than humans. So
we
let's keep
can
it to
get by like
7.
even under 20, yeah. 11 plus 1. I'm so sorry.
Seth Rogen, Bigfoot.
Seth Rogen, Bigfoot.
Bjork is the Yeti.
Of course.
Kid, still out on the...
Jury's still out on who the kid is.
Jersey Devil, Joey fucking Coco fucking Diaz. We don't have one for Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, not yet.
Thunderbird? Hear me out. Nick Cage, hear me out. Who's the fucking dude who plays John Wick?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I can definitely see that. Because, like, Thunderbird has to be, like, one of the strongest members on the team.
And he's really mysterious.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I know what I can do. Shades on. There aren't any glasses around here.
He has to have that little tinge of bro, though.
Yeah.
Like, he goes out and does
This is a
beers.
fucking
Yeah.
DreamWorks film.
It really is. It's not bad.
Okay. Is that all you have to say about Mothman?
I'm so fucking into this.
Is-
Yeah, this is all I have to say on Mothman.
All right.
It's going to be a long war.
Hey, guys. It's your boy, fucking... Rodney Dangerfield? I don't know. Fucking... All right. So, some shit just came out. And, we didn't get to talk about it because I'm editing the episode currently. And the shit just happened. So... They come out with this thing now called Fallout's first fucking monthly service. So it's the way that you can have your private servers. And if you want your private server, you have to pay for it, but then you have to get an additional membership that you have to pay a membership to have a membership to then be part of a membership. I don't know. I don't see this bringing in more people. I just think the game is now kind of dead in the water. We don't talk about it here, so I'm just kind of updating what I can and whatnot. So, sorry everybody, but the party's over. Bruh. So, speaking of 76, some changes are happening.
Yikes.
So let's get right on into it.
So this is where Vince gets to yell.
What do you mean yell? This is nothing but positive.
Okay.
Nothing but positive. Where is it? I thought I had it open already. Oh, I'm sorry. So, I forgot my notes. Give me a second.
Also, I'm going to put in audio for like the believe in the power of the Mothman.
I've never heard
You never heard the Mothman song? Oh, it's so funny. It's like, it was made in like the 90s, so it has like that 90s cartoon, like...
That's gonna be the theme song for the fucking show then.
Oh, yeah.
What?
And if
All right.
you don't listen to him, you will end up
Bethesda
dead.
puts
He
out
tried to warn
an article
everybody. Yes, he did.
on their website,
How they
on
were in
Bethesda
danger
net.
from a broken bridge.
New Wastelanders release date, Private Worlds, and the Atomic Shop and more. Everything that we've been wanting for how long, right? This is good. These are all good things. Nothing but smiles and positivity. As we approach the 1-year anniversary of the launch of Fallout 76, we wanted to take a moment to talk about Wastelanders, provide an update on a few new areas of the game, and share why we are so optimistic about the future. We've been hard at work on Fallout 76 this year, launching our biggest free update yet, Wastelanders. Shivering Isles was huge.
Yes.
Far Harbor was pretty fucking big too.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of excited to see how big this really is.
For Wastelanders?
Yeah, I want to see, like,
Yeah.
because I was watching something, they said it's not just there's NPCs here, here, and here. They said there's NPCs everywhere.
I am excited for Wastelanders.
I'm excited.
I personally am.
I'm excited to see how it's going to work because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the area where the main NPC is and try to kill him instantly and see if I can.
Of course.
Because I think they're going to do this like they did WoW.
Okay. Yeah.
Where, like, they're there and maybe you can kill them, maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm just curious to see how it's going to work.
I just want to go, like the space station?
That's
area?
like, I think that's going to be like the main base. That's what they showed us at E3.
Yeah, that place looks so goddamn cool, and I really
the
want
bomb.
to see that.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb?
It's a bomb satellite. That's what it's called. We did an episode on it,
we
on
did.
bomb satellites. Yeah, thanks for paying attention.
I didn't know that was a bomb satellite.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like a space station.
No, well, I mean, it was going to be part of Van Buren. So it was one of those, like, is it canon? Is it not?
Well, it is now.
Yeah. We've been hard at work. We're excited about Wastelanders. We're excited about how Wastelanders is coming together, but it's going to need more time to be the best, most polished it can be, so we're delaying its release until Q1 of next year. We've continued to reevaluate and change our process to make sure the work we're doing hits our quality bar and yours. I don't know about you, but I hold Fallout to a very, very high standard of quality.
I think we both do.
Yeah, I mean,
You are very stringent with your...
I'm not going to get up in arms when my fucking bag isn't made out of an advertised material. But at the same time, I remember when the games were good. We've continued... Oh, I've already read that. We apologize for this delay, but we know it will be worth the extra time. Wastelanders is turning out to be one of the largest expansions we've ever done, and it changes the entire world with human NPCs returning. We'll be sharing more details over time, but here's a first look at what is to come. I might put these
And
pictures
there's like
in.
screenshots, yeah.
Now this is my second favorite part of this entire article.
Of course.
And what I think is so interesting about this is, just to preface before we get into it, this feature that is coming out as the time of this article was the 17th. So that means a week from the 17th is what? It's going to be Thursday. This Thursday. 24?
Yeah.
Right? So this is coming out the day by the time this episode goes out, this has been out for a few days.
Yeah.
Private Worlds coming soon. It's a paragraph. We are happy to announce our work on the service for private servers is complete and will be launching next week. The ability to play in your own private world with your friends has been the #1 community requested feature, and we're thrilled it's finally coming. Our goal for players who purchase this service, is to offer something for everyone. not those who want a private server. Additionally, in the future, you'll be able to mod your world. Stay tuned for more information in the coming days. This comes out in days, and you're not telling us anything about it. Here's another thing. I paid $260 for a game that doesn't fucking work. It was shit broken. They did minimal shit to fix it, and the only time it ever got interesting is when they added a fucking battle royale. And even then, it was only fun for a little while. Yeah. Why do I have to pay for a private server? What they should do is make the game free to play.
Honestly, yeah, they should.
Make the game free to play, and then say, "Hey, look, if it's on your Bethesda Net account, up to a certain day, you get private servers for free."
I think that would be the better way of handling it, because they're definitely moving towards this direction of software as a service.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of ways of the industry are like that right now. Not just the games industry, tech industry as a whole.
I know, but it's just like I hate that I can't own Photoshop.
Yeah, you have to buy.
I want to own Photoshop.
Yeah, you have to subscribe to Creative Cloud or Yoho Tiddly Dee.
Oh, that took me a second.
Yeah, not that I would know anything about that.
No, of course not. Yar.
I only make all of our thumbnails in Illustrator that I have bought and paid for.
Thank you. So, if it's on your Bethesda Net account up to say a month ago or something, or within the first 6 months of the game being out, give us that feature. This is the feature I was waiting for to get back into it. Yeah. So I could play by myself and I could talk to these NPCs and learn about the world. Because what bothers me the most about this is there's an amazing amount of lore that I know nothing about.
Yeah. And it was my expectation, not that it was the right expectation or the wrong expectation, but it was my expectation that they were going to do it kind of like the Valve games, where they offer their server software just as a free download, and you host your own server.
Like Gary's mod, or like even Minecraft does.
Yeah, like Minecraft servers. Okay. Kind of like that, where you host it yourself. It's your own responsibility to host your private server. That way you're liable.
The way the Lord intended.
Yeah, that way you're liable when your mods break your game.
Well, that's another thing. It's and it does. I've read somewhere that it's going to be $9.99 a month to run a server.
And honestly, that's not bad for pricing. For pricing for a private server.
I bought this game.
I'm not saying it's right for this application.
Well, by you even saying that it's okay as a pricing insinuates that it's right at all.
I don't think that they're approaching this correctly. I want to say that right now. I don't think they're approaching this correctly. But to have a server of any kind for any game hosted at $9.99 a month, that is not a bad rate. But I don't think that I don't think they're approaching this correctly.
And I saw someone on Twitter go, yeah, of course, if you want it that badly, you'll pay for it.
Yeah.
I
personally don't see the need for a private server for me, because I just hop on once in a while for a few hours just to explore.
Yeah, but it's the game constantly crashes when you're trying to connect other people. And Kyle and I tried doing the main quest, and there comes a point where you have to, this is a spoiler, and if you don't want to hear it, fine, but this game, who's fucking playing this game? We looked it up last night. They sold 2 million something copies. Mm. And the highest selling Bethesda games of all time are I don't know if this is in order, but it's Skyrim, Fallout 4, 76. And 3 in New Vegas only sold I think it's 4 or 5 million total.
Together?
No.
Each.
4 or 5, maybe 6 million each.
That's while they were up and coming in the RPG space. I mean, they were tried and true at that point with Morrowind.
Well, it's not the point. The point is that it goes to Skyrim and it's 20 something million, and then it goes to Fallout 4 and it's fucking 40 something million. I think I could be wrong. I might be flipping those numbers.
Fallout 4 was immensely successful.
It was.
Yeah.
But it was just and I was sitting there going, my dumb ass bought the helmet. And my whole justification was I didn't buy a game with a helmet. I bought a helmet that came with a game because I wanted it. It was cool. It looks nice on my shelf.
Yeah.
But especially because the game's not very good. And Kyle and I couldn't fucking finish the Overseer's quest where you kill her boyfriend because he's become scorched, or her husband or her dad or something.
Yeah.
We couldn't finish the quest because if you killed him, he was dead, because the game is built on a thing that has killable NPCs. Like, it's just none of it works. Like, remember, it just works. Guess what? It didn't.
This
like,
time it didn't.
It just
yeah.
works.
and it like. So here's a private server where the only thing that's going to matter is if I can connect to the internet or not. Or hey, you know what? Make it where I can play it not connected to the fucking internet. If you said to me, like, you're on a desert island, what 3 games are you bringing with you? I don't have internet on this island? No. Fallout 3.
What would be the other 2?
Fallout 3 Game of the Year? No. I'm saying, like, it's the first one I'm picking is 3.
For me, it'd be Okami. But
Maybe
that's
New
also my
Vegas.
favorite game.
So I could switch. But yeah.
So, like, 3 New Vegas and something else.
Yeah. Just so I can be like, all right, I'm done 3, now to New Vegas.
Yeah.
And then I go back and forth.
Yeah. Borderlands 1. No.
Nah, I watched, like, videos of Borderlands 1. I'm like, this looks clunky.
Yeah.
Because it's just...
It's aged.
No, but 3 is just so fucking quality.
3
of play.
is so good.
Hey, guys.
How many weeks have
Yeah, it's still good.
Like 8 or 9 weeks?
Actually, by the time this episode comes out, I will have been playing Outer Worlds.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I actually pre-ordered it, and I don't believe in pre-ordering games because it's fucking dumb. Because it's like, hey, I want this thing, but I haven't even... Like, it's like when you go to a restaurant and then you order a steak, and they give you, like, and like, here's $50 for this delicious steak, and they give you, like, a fucking Salisbury steak microwaved in the microwave, and you're like, this wasn't $50. Like, I wouldn't pay for this for $50. You know what I mean? So it's like, I gave money for a product I don't know, but also, it's Obsidian. So, like, I'm willing
you'd think
to...
that it's in good hands.
Yeah. So I've been referring to it as New Vegas Futurama 2 in space.
Yeah. I've been calling it New Vegas 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Even though it's not New Vegas.
No, I know.
They've been very
I
clear
know.
that it's not New Vegas.
Yeah.
However, I still have high hopes. I've only seen the first trailer. And
There's dialogue options, and you can kill everybody. I'm doing a playthrough where I just fucking... Anybody with a name is dead. Like,
they're just decapitated.
I'm gonna beat the game. Anybody with a name is dead, and that's just how I'm gonna play. Like, because I just want not that feeling again. That's weird to say, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. You want that freedom.
So, like, yeah, I don't want to fucking kill somebody, and they just lay there, and I'm like, oh well, now the whole town hates me, and I can't fucking do anything about it. So, this is taking advantage of their player base, as far as I'm concerned. We're gonna talk about how they're taking advantage of their player base again in a minute in the next part, but. This is the #1 most community requested thing. Pay for it. Everything else, you're going to go with the whole games are a service thing. You're going to go with all that. Give us this. Give us this for free. Or, like I said, TF2.
Yeah.
People flipped out when TF2 went free. But it was like, the game's been out for a while. They made it free to play. You make a stupid amount of money with the Atom Shop. They charge $18 for a skin. You can buy games like Fallout 4... brand new for $20.
You can get every Fallout game up until now for $40.
Yeah.
They're re-releasing the nuke thing.
Yeah. Fucking. Challenges Atoms, the Atomic Shop, and you. This is part of it. I'm not reading all of it, just part of it. Our approach to these items at launch was to keep them purely cosmetic. But after looking at the data, it became clear to consistently... Our approach to these items at launch was to keep them purely cosmetic. But after looking at all of the data, it became clear to consistently deliver content that keeps Fallout 76 fresh and exciting for all. We need to rethink our approach to the Atom Shop. While we had many ideas on what to add to the Atomic Shop, one of the ways was the direct result of the community feedback. We heard from many of you who wanted items with some real utility. Starting in April, we began adding items such as repair kits, scrap kits, and collection stations, and a working refrigerator. These have become the most popular category in the Atomic Shop. We're still working on all the previously announced items in the new cosmetic category. So hey, I just spent a bunch of hours grinding out, leveling, getting atoms, but here's fucking Timmy MasterCard, who's got mommy and daddy's credit card. Swipe.
Pay to win.
Now, like, I love how this is just like it's telling you, hey, we said we were going to do everything this way, but we're lying, and now we're going to do it this way because money. And I get it.
It's
You're
sad.
a
It's
fucking
sad.
business, but fucking come on. You said you were going to do one thing. I understand you're a business, but it's one thing to say one thing and then do another.
Yeah, just
It's
a complete
shitty.
180.
It's fucking shitty.
It's shitty.
Like, this whole fucking deal, it's... I'm out. Like, I feel like I'm just... I was talking to someone about this last night.
Like, you're fed up.
I'm not even, like, upset. Like, I've hit the point of, like... Yep. Like, I'm just, like, numb to it at this point. And I said to somebody last night, I feel like I've watched my kid grow up in front of me. And I see that the kid started hanging out with a bad group, and he doesn't want to watch movies with me anymore, and he wants to go hang out with his friends and fucking smoke reefer in the Walmart parking lot. Like, he wants to go off and do these things that are destructive. And maybe he'll come back around, but I don't know. And at this point, I've lost control of the child. And I know this is like a little, like...
It's a little bit melodramatic.
Yeah, but, like, this is, like, what I feel like I'm watching. For a long time, I felt like I was the only person that knew about Fallout 3, at least. I didn't know anybody who knew anything about the older games, and I was one of the few people that ever played Fallout 3 out of my friend group. So now I see this amalgamation of what it is now, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Cool, I guess. Like, what am I...
There's a...
Get it.
There's a...
Get it! What was it?
It's still there.
What is it? Get it. Is it a bug?
It's a bug.
Get it. Fucking kill it. Don't fucking touch me.
The bug has been defeated.
Thanks. I don't know.
It sucks. It just fucking
And you know
blows.
about fucking Fallout Shelter 2?
The Chinese-only
Yep.
game? Yeah.
Here's my favorite part about this whole thing, and this is another reason why I'm just like, I feel defeated. I feel like I'm done. There's a rumor going around that they push back Wastelanders because of Outer Worlds coming out.
Because Outer Worlds is going to be immensely successful.
Ah,
And they want their own news cycle.
yeah, because I think we're gonna see within like, I don't want to say this because I don't know, but I have a feeling we're gonna see an article a few days after the Outer Worlds comes out saying like the Outer Worlds, the game that Fallout 4 could have been, like something
Like
along
a
those
love
lines.
letter to Bethesda fans, like something like
No.
that. No?
No, I don't think at all. I think it's gonna say like this is what could have happened. What are you gonna do? It's party's over. Pool's closed.
Yeah. I mean,
Chinese Fallout Shelter looks like a game that I'd actually play.
it looks actually fun.
It
yeah.
looks there's like a trading card system and you get like a Sarah Lyons card and you power it up. Here's my whole fucking thing. That game is about China nuking the fucking US. And since Fallout 3, well, I don't know, I can't really say it a lot. Maybe I could say it with 4 because you're a soldier and whatnot, but Fallout 3 definitely went for the theme of patriotism.
Yes.
Patriotism is illegal in China.
Yep.
You know what? I was having a conversation with somebody and I said, how long can you work on something and it be art? There comes a point where art becomes a job.
Yeah.
And if you're not constantly reinventing the wheel, then it becomes monotonous and it becomes redundant. Bethesda games used to be made by 20 people, and those 20 people loved and cared about it. Fallout 4 they had to outsource work to another company who didn't work on it.
What do you mean?
If you watch the No Clip documentary on 76 and Fallout 4, they had like a 2-part thing. Danny O'Dwyer, that's who's going to voice Loch Ness Monster. I like Danny O'Dwyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's Irish though, but whatever.
Yeah.
He said something that they outsourced certain parts of the game to other people.
That's pretty common though.
But it was a first for them.
Yeah.
And you can see it. And you can see that it's not all in-house anymore. There's a story that in Chicago there was a meatpacking plant. I don't know if I was going to say flant.
Factory plant?
Probably.
Yeah.
And they changed up the recipe by they would have to carry the smoked meat, the Vienna sausages, outside into the cold, crisp Chicago air. And they stopped doing it. And it changed the entire recipe because of one thing. So when they fucking put the new factory in, there was no process of them having it outside. People stopped buying it because it was different. And it's weird to compare a fucking processed meat to a game, but like
It is something that it goes through the process of being made and created and
it's
sold.
it's over. Like, I don't want to say it's over because it's not. Like, it's
Yeah.
obviously going to continue to make money, and I'm going to continue to buy them, and you can fucking, whenever the next Fallout game gets announced, show this video of me going like, it's over, and me going like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's in Texas? Like, let's go, like, fucking Mexico and shit, like...
I think that, I mean, when they came out with 76, they made the point to say, this is not your average Fallout game that you're used to.
They did, okay, yes, but...
And I think it's...
But look what the practices they're going with.
It's not ideal.
They're remaking parts of Fallout 3 for Fallout 4. Get the fuck out of here. Give me my fucking game.
Yeah.
Like the refrigerator that I read about in the article, that is the reskinned. I know an exact location where you can find it in Fallout 3. Go to the Megaton home, go to the very back of the thing in the kitchen, go to the right, that refrigerator right there. It is an updated model of that refrigerator.
It keeps it within canon for it to look the same.
Sure. Don't fucking charge me $8 and buff me.
Of course. Yeah. But like
you said, it was all cosmetics.
I had wholeheartedly thought it was going to be, because that's what they said they were going to do.
Overwatch, as fucking awful as a company as Blizzard is, Overwatch is the only company that's done it right.
Yeah,
it's the only game that's done it right.
It's only ever been cosmetics.
It's only ever been cosmetics. And they know I think it's in the UK or some Scandinavian countries, they have banned loot boxes. Mm-hmm. You can, and good. It's gambling for children.
Yeah.
Fucking GTA Online has an actual thing where you go to the casino and you can spin a wheel and then you can win shit. I don't have anything else to say. I'm upset, I'm frustrated, and I'm tired.
Yeah, like, I'm frustrated with it. I'm upset about it. But the only thing that I can really do is hold out for another single-player Fallout game and just, like, hope that it's...
2030.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to probably get Starfield. I wanted...
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm getting Starfield. I'm getting Elder Scrolls 6.
I'm getting Doom Eternal. Like...
I'm waiting.
Waiting?
They pushed it back, which is good.
Yeah.
Push a game back. Don't let the game come out as soon as you...
Yeah. Same thing with the Sonic movie. Like, they're pushing it back, doing more work on it to make a better product.
Kyle sent me a picture of the Sonic movie, and it's a movie about a man who is insane and loses everything and finds who he truly is. And it was a picture of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, and he's like, "What if it's better?" Yeah. So I mean, what is that food review? What is that fucking meme? I'm disappointed and my day is ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly disappointed and my day is ruined.
What are you gonna do? Just keep it smiles. You know what I mean? Just like, it sucks. It fucking sucks. It's like when I first heard Bob Saget
was bad
curse and talk about sucking dick and doing coke.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's Danny Tanner. Like, ooh.
Yeah. But do you know who's not Danny Tanner?
Jesse, or fucking John Stamos.
You're correct.
Yes.
But also Shane Ivers.
Fuck!
Whoa. Alright, I'm back at my place. Cool. But you know who else is back at my place? It's Shane Ivers. If you want to get our intro music this week, it was Carnival. Skeleton Carnival. That's what it is. You can get it at www.silvermansounds.com/free music/Skeleton Carnival. If you want to find us on social media, you can find all of the links in the description below. We're at Atomic Radio Hour on basically everywhere. But we can't go without talking about Patreon. We have some fine folks that give us money to make our show even better. I'm going to tell you about them now. We have the Friendly Companion Cube. We have Noah. We have Mason. And we have Gage. Thank you guys so much for contributing to the show and helping to make it even better and better. We're working on some really, really cool stuff, and I'm excited to share it with you. But if you want to share some good times with the crew, you can join us on our Discord. You can find that in the description below. Just come in, hang out, have a drink of coffee with us, and talk about how Bethesda is crumbling at the seams. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening again. I will be seeing you next time. Also, don't forget to buy our merch. Bye.
Atomic Radio Hour.